Now that we've spent some time talking about gravity and talking about some of the features of atomic structure, now it's time to actually build a star. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to build a star. So the topic is star formation, page 60 in the lab manual. We'll take a couple of pages here to set the stage. So let's get going here. Interstellar medium. Interstellar, that just means between stars within a galaxy. And it contains roughly 10% of the observed mass within a galaxy. And I'll underline that, observed. Remember, we're not talking about dark matter here. We're talking about that which we can observe directly. And we've also talked about what is in between stars. We like to think of space being this pristine vacuum, and it's not. There's all sorts of stuff in between the stars. This is where stars come from. Stars don't come from nothing. So what is it that's not nothing? Well, the overall composition by particles, if you want to do a particle count, is roughly 90% hydrogen, 9% helium, and 1% metals. What are metals? Well, we'll get to that in a little bit. In astronomy, we tend to look at chemistry a little bit differently. You'll see why here in a minute. Okay, by mass, it comes out to roughly 74% hydrogen, 25% helium, and again, 1% metals. I'll just say this about metals. What do we mean by metals? Well, metals are considered by astronomers all elements beyond hydrogen and helium. That's partly because all the other elements that are in this universe are Johnny-come-latelys. At the very beginning of this universe, hydrogen and helium, and that's all there was. Later on, through the fusion process, the other elements came about. But like I say, they're Johnny-come-latelies. And we'll get into how those elements are formed down the road. Okay, now, this gas consists of 1 isolated atoms, isolated molecules, and dust. Plain old dust. All right. What is it? What is the chemical makeup of this stuff? Well, kind of interesting, really. So this is the stuff that's floating out there in between the stars. Number one, H2, that's a hydrogen molecule. Number two, CO, carbon monoxide. Three, CO2, carbon dioxide. Four, plain old water. Yeah, water is throughout the universe. Who'd have thunk? NH3, ammonia. Six, H2CO, formaldehyde. And number seven, simple sugars. That's the stuff that's floating out there in between the stars. Okay? But wait, there's more. But we have to get to the next page for that.